For a little bit. Got some time before I go to my second job today, and hopefully I get some awesome people to join this live. So, on your way in, please like. My first goal for likes is 5. Let's do it. This will be a short live, so I'll be happy with 5 likes for a short live. Probably going to be doing this for about 20, maybe 30 minutes. And please get involved in the chat. That will hopefully get the algorithm to push this live stream out to more people, as in show this to more people. If you're here, please say hello, introduce yourselves. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Whoa, I just looked at the temperature that it says in my wife's vehicle. It says it's 91 degrees outside. I don't know how accurate that is, but it feels warm for sure. I absolutely love it. Makes me feel like spring is here. So I'm definitely enjoying this weather. Tomorrow, my wife, our 2 sons, and myself will be doing some family gardening. Hopefully, we will be transplanting, and hopefully those transplants survive. Hopefully, we won't have any frost coming in. Hopefully, we're done with the freezing weather. So I'm excited to do that tomorrow. I'm having an amazing day. I am more blessed than I deserve. This is the day the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. All right, let's go. Let's grow. And I mention frequently in live streams, hit the like on the way in because I think that's a great habit to develop. It's a great, kind, and free way to show support to content creators. It costs you nothing. And it takes maybe a second or two, maybe less than a second to hit that like. So please hit the like. I see 2 accounts are playing this right now. That's awesome. I am, well, my wife and I rather are working on getting watch hours so we can get our channel monetized and make some money for all of the effort we put into producing content, helpful content, educating content, and sometimes entertaining. So yeah, if you would be so kind to play this live stream, that would help out my whole family, as in my wife, our 2 sons, and myself. Anytime somebody helps us on YouTube, us as in my wife and I, it helps our whole family because we take YouTube seriously, and we have YouTube dreams, and I am unashamed of that. Unashamed of that. We have big dreams for YouTube, and a big part of that is getting support. So I see there's 17 accounts playing this channel right now. All right. Not Rava wrote hi. Panda Pug said hi. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you're scrolling, stop scrolling. Hang out right here with me. Live streams are, mine and my wife's live streams are usually awesome. We get, overall, they're awesome usually. We get some really, really great people from around the world to hang out. All right. Wiki Vignesh said hi. Welcome in, Not Rava. Welcome in, Panda Pug. Welcome in, Wiki Vignesh. Wiki Vignesh, we're a big fan. All right. Well, thank you. Always Survive wrote hello. Always Survive is in the house. What's up, brother? Second live stream today. You know that because you were at my wife's earlier live stream today. That was on my way to my first job. Right now, I am enjoying this beautiful day in my vehicle, chilling out, ready to go to job number 2. Got my chocolate malt shake or whatever. All right, I'm seeing 11 accounts playing this. Let's go, let's grow. If you're a content creator, you can promote your channel in the chat. Feel free to drop some links. Let's go, let's grow. Let's do it. I'm seeing 12 accounts playing this right now. Now it's showing 10. I see 4 likes. Let's go, let's go. Hit the like, hit the like. If you did not hit the like on the way in, stop what you're doing. Hit that like. It looks like you awesome people are going to make my first goal for number of likes happen. I see 4. My first goal was 5. Let's go. Hit that like. Introduce yourselves in the chat. Introduce yourselves. If you're a content creator, write content creator in the chat. Write content creator in the chat. I like to know I want to know rather who the content creators are. I will be stopping by your channels to return the support. I say return the support because you folks are supporting my family and I by playing this live stream. Right now, you're supporting my family and I. And my wife and I are very, very thankful for all the support we get from people on YouTube. And it means a lot to us. It sincerely does. So thank you so much to everybody who's here. Thank you to everybody who hit the like. This is an open discussion. That means, for those of you who might be new here, open discussion means if you have a topic in mind or a question or questions for me, drop them in the chat. And if it's a topic, I will consider discussing the topic. Don't bother writing anything bad. All right. Not saying any of you folks would, but don't bother writing anything bad as far as topics because I won't discuss it. All right. If it's a good topic, as in nothing bad, I will consider discussing it. And even if it's good, I might stay away from a certain topic or topics right now. And if I do stay away from a topic or topics, folks, that does not mean that I will not discuss that topic or topics in the future. All right. Might just depend on how I feel, what I feel like getting into. 5 likes. Boom. First goal achieved. Next goal. 8 likes. 8 likes. Let's go. Let's grow. If you're a content creator, write content creator in the chat. All right. I'm just chilling, folks. It's important to have an attitude of gratitude. Whatever you're doing right now, I want you to be thankful. First and foremost, in order of importance, thank God. If you have not thanked the Lord today, thank God. And then after that, in importance, be thankful for the people in your lives, your family, your friends, acquaintances, co-workers. Be thankful for the people in your lives. It's very important. And I'll tell you what, folks, even if you're having a tough day, let's say you're having a rough day, it happens, that's life, okay? When you shift your perspective to focusing on gratitude, you can change your mood. Sometimes that quick. And it's not always easy to stop and be thankful. I get it. It's tough. Sometimes you're in a bad mood. Things happen. Life is challenging. There's obstacles and things happen. And in those moments, it might be tough to be thankful. But I encourage you to be thankful anyways, because you can get like momentum gratitude, right? So you're angry, you're having a bad day, stop and just be like, I'm thankful that I have these clothes on my body right now. I'm thankful to have a roof over my head. I'm thankful for air conditioning on this day that supposedly is 91 degrees or around 91 degrees. I'm thankful. And you know what? You can get that gratitude momentum. And next thing you know, you're just saturated with gratitude. You're immersing yourself in gratitude. And your perspective can change. I'm very serious about that. It absolutely works most of the time or all the time. We all have God to be thankful for. We all should be thankful to God. And then after that, in priority, we all have a person or people in our lives to be thankful for. Now, let's say you have no family, you have no friends, no coworkers. Well, what about the person who delivers your mail? Huh? What about them? What about people who pick up your garbage? What about them? What about the last waiter or waitress who served you at a restaurant? Hopefully, they gave you great service. What about them? You know, we navigate life and we're often busy. Okay, my wife and I are almost always busy. I'll go with that. And sometimes it's important to stop and be present and just focus on being thankful. Again, first and foremost to God. After that, people. And after that, things in that order. Okay? God, people, things. Now, that does not mean you should exalt things. You should not exalt, definitely should not exalt anybody or anything to the level of God. God should always be number one, first and foremost in your life. And you should never, I mean, that's for sure. And after God, you should never exalt things to the level of people. You should be thankful for your spouse if you're married, your child or children, more than your vehicle, more than the nice house you live in, right? All right. I'm not seeing any comments in the chat, so please let's get this chat going, folks. Say hello, something simple. You could just write still here, so I know you're in fact still here playing this live stream. Maybe YouTube is messing up for me right now. Maybe it's not showing any comments. All right. Thanks again to everybody who hit the like. Thank you so much. First goal of 5 likes is achieved. My second goal, in case any of you missed it, is 8 likes. So I often say, or however frequently, hit the like. It's kind, it's free. Do it for me. It's an opportunity to do something kind, and something kind today. It costs you nothing, and do it to be kind, just to be nice. And also, the side effect of that is you might feel good. You might feel good about being kind. You can say to yourself, I was helping Colin, his wife, and their 2 sons today, and hopefully it makes you feel good. What are you folks up to today? Do you have any dreams you're chasing today? Do you have any goals you're trying to achieve today? Are you busy today? Are you relaxing today? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And introduce yourselves if you're just arriving, or even if you've been here, introduce yourselves if you haven't introduced yourselves. If you're a content creator, definitely should introduce yourself. You could get some people to connect to your channel. Armil477 wrote, I'm tweaking today. Armil might be our first troll of the live stream. Okay. Tweaking. Now, does that typically mean on drugs? Armil, I'm not. Tweaking. Armil, do you mean by your comment, I'm not, that you're not a troll? I hope you're not a troll. Speed is my go-to. Oh, I assume you're probably a troll. You asked, I answered. Well, Armil, I sincerely hope that you're not using drugs today or ever. I'm not a troll, I swear to the Lord. I'm not a troll, swear to the Lord. Don't swear to God, I think that's bad. And if you really are serious about using speed, which is a drug, I believe, don't do it. Seek help. Get clean. Get sober. And you can get sober. You can get sober. Sobriety is achievable for everybody. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's too late, at least for today. I'm not sure what Armil meant by the sentiment. I'm not sure what that comment was in response to. I'm not sure what I said. I'm struggling with my words. I'm not sure what that comment was about as far as what I said, what that was in response to that I said. Armil wrote, thanks. Well, you're welcome. Whatever you're saying, thank you for it. Armil, you absolutely can get sober. I'm going to tell you what. I quit drinking and doing whatever. And next month will be 3 years of not having a drop of alcohol. And it was a big part of my life as far as something I did frequently. And with God, all things are possible. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. the sentiment about sobriety and how it's achievable. Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying. It is achievable. And I think a big problem for a lot of people when they're trying to get sober, or maybe they're not sober, but they're considering sobriety, I think a big problem, a common problem for a lot of people that are trying to be sober or considering being sober is that they cannot imagine life without that drug. And I'm saying drug, I want to include alcohol in that because alcohol is a drug. They can't imagine life without it. But I'm here to tell you folks, life is better sober. It truly, truly is. It truly is. Like, and here's the thing: people think like, oh, it's nice to be high, it's nice to that, but there's a down with the high. There's the side effects psychologically. There's the side effects physically, as far as your health. And being sober, your body will reach a level of balance as far as your happy chemicals, and it is achievable, and life is better. I think a lot of people are like, oh, life's not going to be as enjoyable if I'm sober. It's absolutely not true. Absolutely not true. Life is more enjoyable while sober. If you're drinking alcohol, no more hangovers, no more dehydration, no more anxiety if you get anxiety when you drink. Um, Stimulants, there's no down, there's no withdrawal from the opioids. It's just better. It's a better way to live. And folks, the Bible calls us to be sober. God calls us to be sober. We're supposed to face life head on. And the temporary numbing, the temporary coping that drugs gives people, you're just kicking the can down the road. You're just delaying the inevitable. You're going to have to face that unless you just stay high or drunk or whatever in perpetuity. But it's better to face it, go through the pain, deal with it, process it, and move forward. Move forward. And I speak from experience, not just an intellectual perspective. I speak from experience. Armil, I'm going to pray for you later. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pray for you right now. Armil, are you a man or a female? Male or a female? And is your name Armil? I just want to know how I should refer to you and what I should call you when I pray for you, because I want to pray for you. And if I don't pray for you during this live stream, I will pray for you later. Even if I don't have your name, and even if I don't know if you're a male or a female, I will pray for you today. I'm going to pray for clarity. I'm going to pray for God to reveal himself to you. I'm going to pray for sobriety for you. And I'm looking for a great update in the future. I hope I hear from you again. Noah Orozco wrote, "Hi, I'm back. Welcome back, Noah. What's up? How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. This is a quick live stream, open discussion style. Noah, you might remember what I mean by open discussion from a previous live stream or live streams that you've been in. I think you've been in at least one. Good, you? I'm more blessed than I deserve. I'm great, having an awesome day. Busy day. I'm working both my jobs today. I worked first job and got a little break before my second job, so figured I'd go live, try to get some watch hours, hopefully make some connections, get some people to subscribe to Mind Life's channel if they're not subscribed, obviously. Obviously, if they're not subscribed, hopefully they will subscribe, and hopefully some people that, if they're content creators, will make some nice connections and get people to support their channel, and hopefully people will support some other channels that are here, that have been here and or are here in the live stream. It's going to be a quick one, but I figured go for it. I'm actually going to wrap this up. Noah, I'm happy you made it. You caught the end of it. But I will be doing live streams probably at least 5 times a week. Probably on 5 different days. At least once a day, 5 out of 7 days. I might be doing like 2 on certain days, 2 a day on certain days. It depends on my schedule and depends if I feel up to it. Sometimes I'm just shot by the time I get home. I have very long days sometimes, and but I typically go live, or I have been going live. Actually, I don't even know. I don't want to say typical because the times that I go live, they're kind of all over the place. However, for my nighttime lives, it's anywhere from 10 to 11 p.m. start time, sometimes midnight, around there. I typically don't start after midnight. And for my afternoon live streams, I typically go live around maybe 3 o'clock, 3:15 or so in the mornings, or early afternoon, anywhere from usually 10 a.m. to around noon or 1. I know those are a lot of, that's kind of all over the place, but I just do it when I can. I do it when I want to. I've been making it happen. But keep your eyes open, folks. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you're watching this right now, please subscribe. It's kind, it's free. Do it for me, and do it for my wife, and do it for our 2 sons. You can help out our whole family by subscribing. And keep your eyes open. Hit the bell icon or whatever it is, so you can get notifications. This way you'll know what's going on with our channel when we put up new content and stuff. And almost all of mine and my wife's live streams are kind of like this: open discussions, relaxed, kind of a chill atmosphere. And sometimes we get into some we get into some really great discussions. People learn a lot. It's just awesome. All right. Noah Roscoe, hope your church and my church tomorrow have a blessed day. Goodbye. I might not understand all that there, Noah. My wife, our 2 sons, and myself will be going to church tomorrow for sure. And I'm assuming you're going to church tomorrow. Hope you have a great service. Noah wrote, God bless. God bless you, Noah. And I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much, everybody who stopped by for this chill session, hangout. It's been fun. It's been a nice one. All right. And Armil, I didn't hear back from you, but I will pray for you later. And get sober. You should. Okay. God is great. Take care, everybody.